Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Eastern Clover Belt girls basketball games. And tonight we are at Neillsville as the Neillsville Warriors are hosting the visiting Loyal Greyhounds. Joe Anderson here along to bring you play-by-play tonight. Chris Anderson as my producer. We'll kind of take a brief look at each team before we get to the starting lineups and national anthem. We'll first look at the Loyal Greyhounds. They are 0-1 this season. They played on Tuesday at Marathon and lost 54-36. Their second game of the season. Loyal graduated 3 of their top scorers from last year's team that finished second in the Eastern Clover Belt. Loyal lost to Assumption, the eventual state champions, in the regional final game, 59-43. Loyal last year on the season finished at 12-7. Looking at the Neillsville Warriors, their first regular season game of the year. They were picked to finish first in the Eastern Clover Belt. Last year they finished at 20-2. They were 14-0 in the conference. Their season came to an end in the sectional semifinal to St. Croix Falls. They lost by the score of 47-41. Big scorers were lost to graduation in Bella Opelt, Terrence Stockheimer, and Jaden Barth. They'll have some big shoes to fill here. Key returners for Neillsville are Emma Mosley, Paris Opelt, and Amelia Trunkel. Head coach John Geyer of Neillsville, his 20th season coaching the Neillsville girls, his 25th season overall. And we look at Mike Reith as the head coach of Loyal in his 19th season overall. His Greyhounds are picked to finish 4th in the conference. Key returners for the Greyhounds are seniors Abriel Kabista, McKenna Schley, Tylee Brecht, Natasha Tellock, and Haven Poroshek. Should be a pretty good matchup tonight as these two teams have battled for either first or second for the last eight or so years in the Eastern Clover Belt. Loyal looking to bounce back and maybe take on the Warriors and sneak a win over here. Neillsville wants to keep their conference winning streak alive. And without any further ado, we will go to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Welcome, basketball fans, to this Clover Belt Conference matchup featuring the visiting Loyal Greyhounds and the Neillsville Warriors. Note from the WIAA. The WIAA requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating or taunting actions or chants will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Please enjoy the game in a positive manner. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart as the Neillsville High School Choir sings our national anthem. junior, number 2, Alyssa Sotomayor. A senior, number 10, McKenna Schreiber. A senior, number 12, Gabriel Krista. A sophomore, number 13, Sheila Tella.
Natasha.
Kylie Brett, number 15, a senior, and the final starter, number 20, Natasha Tella.
Your sister sure looked kind of. Is that what he had in the book? Is that what he had? If they got the starting lineups in the book wrong, then that's a technical foul. He may have put that's a technical foul. Neillsville will get the ball and 2 free throws. Wrong numbers.
Okay, now the starting lineups for the Warriors. A junior, number 12, Lady Rochester. A senior, number 23, Emma Mosley. A junior, number 24, Amelia Trunkel.
Mark the wrong
A
start.
sophomore, number 32, Paris Opel. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 50, Abby Kapp. Coaches for the Warriors are Jamie Kuhn and John Geyer. For the Greyhounds, Angie Owensberger, Tony Wilson.
Well, you got to listen to PA announcer Judy Lindner give the starting lineups. There was a little bit of a confusion. Regarding, hold on a moment, please. Psst. Can you give this to Telox? Give that program to the Telox that were over there? All right, we're kind of getting some things squared away. We believe that Coach Reef accidentally marked the wrong Tellock young lady to start the game. He meant to start Natasha Tellock, number 20, but instead must have indicated in his scorebook her sister, number 13, Sheila Tellock. So to avoid a technical foul, Sheila is in the game. She's a pretty talented young lady to begin with. Greyhounds in their traveling maroon jerseys, the gray numbers, lettering, and trim. Neillsville at home in white with the red numbers and trim. We're just underway here from the Neillsville Fieldhouse. Delaney Rochester near side. Opelt, they will rotate the ball around inside to Opelt. The basket is good, and the foul. And they call a foul on Sheila Tellock. That's her first, team first. And Paris Opelt to do the three-point play, and she does. And now Sheila Tellock, Natasha Tellock now will check in for Loyal. So we're underway here. McKenna Schley will bring the ball up on the far side. Zavlena, double teamed, stolen away by Trunkel. Trunkel is going to go coast to coast, miss the layup, run into the wall, and the ball is going to stay. No, it's going to go to Loyal. The official points to Loyal. Alyssa Zavlena will inbound for Loyal. Hand it up to McKenna Schley. 1-3-1 half-court zone press here for Neillsville. Brecht, far side, looks for a cutter. Nobody there. Schley up high. They'll get it into Natasha Tellock, and in and out of the rim. Kabista with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul. They call that on 24. That is on Trunkel. That is her first, team first. McKenna Schley to inbound for Loyal. Schley near side in the corner. Looking for Kabista on the baseline. Nothing there. They'll rotate it. Tipped away. Tellock. Brecht will take it. Get out of the trap. Reset one. They're running a 2-3 defense, Neillsville, zone. Good rotation of the ball for Loyal, in and out. And they're trying to get it out of there quick. They got to get that shot out. Oh, stolen. Bad pass. Paris Opelt. And they're going to call a travel. Much to the dismay of Coach Geyer of Neillsville. They're going to take the ball out at the side. Key returners for the Warriors, Emma Mosley, Paris Opelt, and Amelia Trunkel. Keep an eye on them tonight. Inside to Tellock, and Tellock gets it out. They're going to rotate it in and out. Overplayed zone defense, and Neillsville with quick hands ahead to Trunkel, and Trunkel is good. It's 4-0, or 5-0. Warriors. Just under 16 minutes here in the first half. Zavlena is stopped at the baseline. They're going to call a foul on White. And they call that on Abby Kep, her first, team second. Schley will inbound for Loyal. Loyal going right to left on your screen. Brecht gets the pass, and she drags that pivot foot and travel. Paris Opelt will inbound, bring the ball up for Neillsville's Delaney Rochester. Loyal and man-to-man defense. And no foul. And now they'll call that foul on Trunkel. That will be her second, team's third. Coach Geyer will send in Ava Mortensen, a senior. She'll check in. Zavana will inbound to Schley. She'll bring it over the timeline. Brecht on the far side looks for a cutter. Good defense put on by Neillsville. Another steal, tipped away, almost a steal. And the Greyhounds will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
Russell's of Neillsville on Highway 10 East, your better living store. Dan Herbrand Agency of Neillsville, Dan Herbrand, your independent agent, featuring Allstate Insurance. Eagle Tire Center, Highway 73 South, Neillsville. Name brand tires at Super Savings. Fanny Supper Club and Motel, serving Tuesday through Thursday 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday 4 to 10. Fanny's, Highway 10 East of Neillsville.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
Quarterback Trunkel giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Back to action here in Neillsville. Coming out of a Greyhound timeout, and Loyal with the ball. Zavlena, she's going to lose it out of bounds. Rochester brings the ball over the timeline, guarded by Brecht. Mosley will rotate it back up top. And there's Rochester inside to Kep. Three-point attempt by Mortensen off the rim, and we're going to get a foul. Shooting two for Neillsville. We're going to call that on 20, Natasha Tellock, her first, team second. Abby Kep to shoot two for Neillsville. And the first one is up and off the back iron, no good. Haven Peroshek will check in for Loyal. Haven, a senior, wears number 5. Second free throw coming up for Kep, a sophomore for the Warriors. And release rotation, another back iron off. She gets her own rebound, gets it back and in and off the mark by Paris Opelt. And the ball corralled by Peroshek. Guarded by Mortensen. They rotated the ball, good skip. Trying to get the inside. Abriel Kabista kicks it back out. Haven Peroshek way short on the shot. And Tylee Breck was singing about taking it. She didn't. Courtney Rakovic will check in for the Greyhounds, wearing number 30. She's a junior.
For the Greyhounds.
Talk about the scorebook thing, and if we get a chance. Back over to Mortensen. They're going to rotate it around. Very patient offense for Neillsville. And they're going to call an illegal screen on Abby Kep. That's going to be her second. 52 and 30 have checked in. Kylie Boyer and Paige Voigt are in. And in for Loyal is Anna Lintner. Back to action here. They're running a half court. They're running a 2-2-1 defense, and Kabista is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for Loyal. They trail 5-0. 13:48 left in the first half, and that's the first foul on Emma Mosley. As Abriel Kabista steps to the line to shoot 2 for Loyal. Senior for the Greyhounds. The first free throw is up and rims out. Second free throw coming up for the senior. Release, rotation, short. Missed them both. Here come the Warriors. Mosley powers in, and Voigt is rejected on that shot. Here come the Greyhounds looking to score their first points of the night in a double team. She's got to get it out of that trap. They want you to take it to the side. You got to keep the ball in the middle of the court, or you're going to have problems. Good skip pass into Rakovic, but through her hands. That's what you want to do on that 2-2-1 press, is you want to get the ball on the corners so you can use that out-of-bounds line as your other defender. Shot for Rochester. Good for 3. So Delaney Rochester makes it an 8-0 game here with 12:50 left in the first half. Anna Lintner. And that pass stolen. Here comes Emma Mosley. Crossover, jump stop, in good. Emma Mosley. And it's now 10-0, and Loyal will call another timeout. We'll keep it here. Ladies and gentlemen, Fleet Farm Black Friday Now deals. That means you start saving now. There's no need to wait on things like hunting equipment, pet food, power tools, family clothing, and more. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Doing a nice job up here. As far as Neillsville's been very hospitable to us up here. So we appreciate that very much. We just didn't get our water yet. Run. Joe Anderson here, along with Chris Anderson, is my producer. It's been all Neillsville as they lead 12-0. We have 12:39 left. It's a full timeout taken by Coach Ruth of Loyal. We believe, we are not sure, but we believe he marked the wrong Tellock player in his lineup. There are 2 young ladies. There's Sheila Tellock, who's a sophomore, and Natasha Tellock, who is a senior. They are sisters, and we think that Coach Reith may have marked the wrong box in the book for the starter. That's happened before. I've done that as a coach, and I picked that up as a scorekeeper a couple times, especially in my high school days. Stolen by Neillsville. Boyer. Now to Opelt, who will cross over, looking for Voigt to cut to the basket. Steal? Do we have a steal? Yes, we do. And ahead to Natasha. No! Natasha Tellock blocked. Nothing doing, says Emma Mosley. Here comes Neillsville back on the offense. Baseline drive by Paris Opelt, and they're going to call a player control foul on Paris Opelt. That's her first. That's the 16th foul on Neillsville. That'll put the Greyhounds in the bonus. Next foul on the Warriors. 11:50 left here in the first half. All Neillsville, 10-0. Back to a 2-3 zone for Neillsville. Lintner skips it over. And that ball is tipped. That's why Sheila Tellock can pick it up and not have it over and back. And that's stolen by Emma Mosley. And Mosley crossover, zips it over, layup good. Boyer, Kylie Boyer from Emma Mosley. Emma Mosley's had a strong game, and it's now 12-0. Warriors, Greyhounds looking to get the top off of the basket. They're not going to get it done that way. Good defense by the Warriors. This is Zavlina. Tipped. Remains in the hands of Sheila Tellock. They're running that high post offense, and shot off the mark by Sheila Tellock. Out of bounds, and it'll belong to Loyal. Greyhounds looking for their first basket of the night. Greyhounds on offense. Skip it out to Lintner on the far side. Good skip pass. Zavlina. They want to get it out of that corner and not have it there. Good skip. Zavlina will kick it out. Anna Lintner looks inside, and that's stolen. And there goes Paris Opelt. Euro step and blocked by Sheila Tellock, but it's stolen right out of her hands by Delaney Rochester. She'll drive and miss. Rebound by Sheila Tellock. Good defense by Anna Lintner. Here come the Greyhounds. See if they can get that lid off the basket. And that's not going to do it. Tylee Brecht returns for the Greyhounds. Subbing in for Neillsville is Ava Mortensen, as Delaney Rochester will have a seat. Coach Reith a little frustrated on his side of the court, trying to get his girls to get a basket here. It just takes one. Good defense by Brecht. Opelt squares. Mortensen and Tellock a jump ball, and the arrow points to Neillsville. So the Warrior ball out of bounds, far side of the court. Beautiful facility here in Neillsville. Nice press area. We are very appreciative of the hospitality we received. Near side to Opelt, guarded by Sheila Tellock. Going to rotate the ball, be patient. Oh, and they got a push on Loyal as Emma Mosley drove to the basket. And that's a second foul on Natasha Tellock. That's only the third team foul on Loyal. Paris Opelt will inbound on the south end of the court, and that's a travel. Emma Mosley with that travel. Abriel Cabista returns for Loyal as Natasha Tellock steps out. You can tell it's early in the season. A lot of things that by January will be a lot crisper. McKenna Schley due to check in at the next dead ball for Loyal. Greyhounds on offense and tried to pass it into a double team. And that's not going to work. And here comes Paris Opelt. And she did reestablish. That's Kylie Boyer. Boyer guarded by Zavlina. And they're going to call a block on Zavlina. That'll be her first and the 14th foul on Loyal. And Schley returns for Loyal as Sheila Tellock will step out. Greyhound JV girls took a tough loss to Neillsville here tonight in the first game. It was 49-4. Warriors on offense. Want that pick and roll. Good cut. Mosley. Opelt will kick it back out to Opelt. Inside the Voigt. Yes. Paige Voigt with her first bucket of the night. It's 14-0. Abby Kapp will check in at the next dead ball for Neillsville. And Courtney Rakovic ended up with that ball. Here comes Emma Mosley on the fast break. Cut off by Zovlina. She'll go baseline. Pull-up jumper. In and out. Rebound by Alyssa Zovlina. McKenna Schleib will bring the ball over the timeline for the Greyhounds. They overplay that 2-3. It's almost like half man, half zone. Nearly a turnover again. And there's another turnover for the Greyhounds. Paris Opelt takes that steal. Kylie Boyer, crossover, goes to the basket. Scoops up and good! Kylie Boyer with her 4th point of the night. It's now 16-0. Greyhounds, we've got 7:35 left in the first half, and the Greyhounds have already played half of the first half without a basket. Courtney Rakovic short on the layup. Here comes Emma Mosley. Crossover, baseline pull-up, dumps it into Voigt, and another basket for Paige Voigt. And it's 18, and the Greyhounds will take another timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Neillsville coming out of a Greyhound timeout. Coach Reith of the Greyhounds has taken 3 timeouts here in the first half. We have 7:18 left. And the Greyhounds looking for their first points of the night as they trail 18-0. Skip over to Brecht. Kylie Brecht dribbles with her right hand. Almost stolen. Trying to rotate that inside to Kabista. Natasha Telek will run it down. Brecht near side. Into Kabista, who shoots. Ebril Kabista finally with a basket for Loyal. With 6:45 left in the first half, they scored their first basket. And it's 18-2. And a nice cut to the basket by Katie Mayer. They call a jump ball, and the arrow points to Loyal. Neillsville with 16 fouls, the Greyhounds with 4. 6:34 left in the first half. It's been all Neillsville. Now they're running the 1-2-2 half-court press, and they sink back into a 2-3. Brecht near side looks for a cutter. Kabista tries to power it up in the land of the Giants. Brecht will take it off the baseline and come back up front. Into Telek. Natasha Telek shot off the mark. Kabista with the rebound. And stolen out of the hands of Anna Lintner. Here come the Warriors. Delaney Rochester leading the way. Trunkel. Boyer. Rochester again. They're going to keep moving the ball around. Good offensive movement by Neillsville. 3-pointer by Amelia Trunkel. Back iron, no. Rebound goes to McKenna Schley, who will take the ball up for Loyal. Ahead to Tylee Brecht. Brecht will look things over. Picks up her dribble. Kabista up high. She'll cut down low on that low block. Far side. Brecht in the corner by the baseline. And she'll dribble, kick it back out. slapped by Amelia Trunkel. And Brecht, Natasha Tellock with the shot. Anna Lintner with a rebound, and who are they going to call the foul on? It's going to be Greyhound ball, but she's going to be at the free throw line. They call that on Delaney Rochester. That will be her first personal, and that is the 7th team on Neillsville. That will put Abriel Cabista on the line to shoot 1-1 for Loyal. We have 4:59 left in the first half. Greyhounds looking for their 3rd and 4th point. And the first one is good for the senior. Second free throw coming up for Miss Cabista. Ball is up and it is good. So 2 for 2 for Abriel Cabista. Mosley gives it up to Trunkel. When all she does, she keeps it. It's going to stay Warrior ball. Back in for Loyal is Alyssa Zavlina and Sheila Tellock, as Anna Lintner will step out along with Tylee Brecht. Underneath to inbound will be Paris Opel. There's number 32. Jump shot, short by Mosley, rebounded by Loyal. Far side to Sheila Tellock. She'll drive in. Skip pass, and it's going to be off Natasha Tellock's fingertips. It'll belong to Neillsville. 4:23 left in the first half, and the Greyhounds trailing by 14, 18-4. Cut inside to Emma Mosley, off the mark. Voigt's fouled and will shoot 2 for Neillsville. And they call that foul on. That is the 3rd foul on Natasha Tellock, and that is the 5th team foul for Loyal. Paige Voigt, her first free throws of the night. Misses the first one. Courtney Rakovic will check in for Loyal, replacing Natasha Tellock. Second free throw coming up for sophomore Paige Voigt. And the second one is good. 1 for 2. And it's 19-4.
Free throw is good by Paige Voigt.
Neillsville defense has just smothered the Greyhound offense. Nobody has been looking to shoot a 3. That will open up that inside. 3-point shot by Alyssa Zavlina, missed. Rebound by Cabista, and she traveled. Ball in the hands of Neillsville. 3:40 left in the first half. Man-to-man defense for the Greyhounds. Good patient rotating offense for Neillsville. I'm going to wait for that good open shot. And they're going to get Emma Mosley with the travel. Greyhounds on the offense. Oh, they're going to get a travel there. Drag the pivot foot. You can tell it's one of the first games of the season. According to our stats, it's Neillsville's first game and Loyal's second. Loyal 0-1 on the season. Opel thought about a 3. Keeps rotating the ball. They're looking for a cutter. Voigt from the free throw line. Splash. Paige Voigt.
Basket by Paige Voigt, assisted by Mosley.
Voigt with 7 points here in the first half. Greyhounds looking for a 3 if they can get it inside to Courtney Rakovic. Missed. Rebound for Emma Mosley. Kicks it out to Delaney Rochester, who will bring the ball over the timeline. Rotating offense for the Warriors. Oy, oy, oy. Emma Mosley's kind of been struggling here the last couple minutes. Jump stop. Coming up on 2 minutes left in the first half. 2:10. Neillsville in no hurry. Greyhounds looks like they're going to stay man to man. And that 3-point shot in and off the mark, rebounded by Rakovic. The 3-pointer attempted by Paris Opel, and they call a jump ball. No, they call a foul on White. They call that on Delaney Rochester, her second, as Anna Lintner checks in, replacing Sheila Tellock. Courtney Rakovic will step to the line for Loyal. She's a junior and wears number 30. And for Neillsville is Kylie Boyer. 1-1 attempt shots here for Courtney Rakovic. Off the mark, rebounded by Voigt. Amelia Trunkel with the ball near side. Mosley. They called 3 seconds on Paige Voigt. And that will prompt Coach Geyer to put in Skylar Hart. 1:44 left in the half. And the Greyhounds trailing by 17, 21-4. Good thing that Abriel Cabista was that tall. That pass nearly over her head and out of reach. Good defense and by the Warriors. They've had numerous steals tonight. Shot is up and in and good for Paris Opel. It's now 23-4. Another steal for the Warriors. Greyhounds want nothing better than to see this half end. Off the mark by Opel, rebounded by Cabista. 50 seconds left in half number 1. If you're a Neillsville Warrior fan, you're smiling. If you're a Greyhound fan, not so much. Another steal. Boyer ahead to Trunkel and gets the basket and the foul. And they call that foul on Alyssa Zavlena, her second. Kylie Brecht will come in, Zavlena will come out, and Amelia Trunkel will go for the natural 3-point play here. Basket good. Free throw coming up. And the ball is up, and it is good. So 26-4, coming up on 30 seconds. Greyhounds have yet to figure out this trap. Good just overpowering defense for Neillsville. Brecht tries to drive into the double team, and it's a jump ball. What do we got? Jump ball is called, and the arrow points to Neillsville with 20 seconds left. Here the Neillsville Warriors on offense. They're going to be patient and work for one shot. Trunkel, good, 4-3. And a steal and a putback for Boyer. And just like that, it's 31-4 at halftime. We'll take a timeout here and talk at halftime. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery, Neillsville. One-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs. Visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Marshfield Medical Center, Neillsville. It's not complicated, it's care. Nasonville Dairy, Highway 10 West, Marshfield. A family tradition of quality and cheese making that is proudly Wisconsin.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
The quarterback, Trunkel, giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown!
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop, whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Welcome back here to Neillsville. Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play. We take a moment to talk to you about H&S. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you're a hard-working individual, then we need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Their benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We're looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Quick look here at the stats coming in at halftime. When you're looking on your screen and it says 31-4, that is not a misprint. That is the score at halftime. The Neillsville Warrior defense held the Greyhounds scoreless until the 6:45 mark of the first half when the Greyhounds finally got a basket. All 4 points belonging to Abriel Cabista, 1 field goal and 2 free throws. We look at the scorers for Neillsville. Delaney Rochester with 3. Emma Mosley with 2, 8 points for Amelia Trunkel. Kylie Boyer with 6. Paris Opelt with 5. And Paige Voigt with 7, leading scorer for Neillsville in the first half. It's been all Neillsville here in the first 20 minutes. A very smothering defense. They've run a half-court 1-3-1. They've run a half-court 1-2-2, and they've stayed in a 2-3 overplay defense zone that has really thwarted the shooting efforts of the Greyhounds and produced numerous turnovers for Neillsville. Well, friends, we're going to take another time out here. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
when the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Neillsville Granton Warrior Football on Zaleski Sports WPKG is brought to you by
Geshe Funeral Home and Cremation Service, South Grand Avenue, Neillsville, celebrating life one family at a time with dignity, integrity, and respect. Gross Auto Group, Neillsville, Marshfield, Spencer, and Black River Falls. Check the inventory at grossauto.com. Hanson's IGA, West 5th Street, Neillsville, open daily 7 a.m. to 9 p.m., your locally owned and family-operated supermarket.
Now, back to WPKG's Larry Hazer.
Quarterback Trunkel giving it on the handoff to Zoski. Zoski up the middle. Zoski finding his way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Rally at the Alley tonight at Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville. Strike Time Lanes open at 4 Monday through Friday and 11 Saturday and Sunday. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to 6. Cheer on the team tonight and then rally at the Alley after the game. Strike Time Lanes is your Packers headquarters on Sunday. Enter to win a flat screen TV. Strike Time Lanes in Neillsville is also your place for Fish Fry Friday. Rally at the Alley tonight and every night at Strike Time Lanes.
Welcome back, friends, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school girls basketball. Have a moment to talk to you about Dahlman Insurance. The Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC, is family-owned and operated, covering homes, businesses, and farms in Midwest Wisconsin since 1978. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency, so they can find the best rate for the coverage for your unique situation. They have offices in Greenwood and Thorpe and service customers throughout Midwest Wisconsin. Find them at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance. Come for the rates, stay for the service. 31-4 here as we are getting close to the end of halftime. Greyhounds with 2 full timeouts left. The full complement yet for John Geyer, head coach for Neillsville. See if the Greyhounds can turn things around here in the second half and get some points and get some steals, or will Neillsville continue their dominance? The ball's going to belong to Loyal to start the second half. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. I'll be back on the air with you next Tuesday night in Marshfield for Marshfield Senior High girls basketball. That's next Tuesday. Greyhounds will get the ball to start the second half. They'll be going left to right on your screen. Neillsville right to left. Again, Neillsville in their home jerseys with the red numbers and trim. Greyhounds in their traveling maroons with the gray numbers and trim and lettering. Second half just about to start. 18 minutes. Here we go with the second half of play. Starters for both teams. 1-3-1 zone. Defense for Neillsville. Nearly thrown away. Stolen by Abby Kep. And Delaney Rochester will run the offense. Greyhounds playing man. Rochester inside to Kep. She reverses it out. Mosley will drive in. And what are they going to say? 3 seconds on Abby Kep. A lot of steals for the Neillsville defense. Many turnovers for the Neillsville offense, 3 seconds or travelings. Early in the season, this is only the first game for Neillsville, second game for Loyal. Kabista up high. Skipped over and stolen, tipped away, and be retrieved by Alyssa Zavlena. Gets it ahead to Tellock. Schley, far side, skips it in to Natasha Tellock, and she loses the handle, and they're going to call a foul on her. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Natasha Tellock. Haven Peroshek will come in for her for the Greyhounds. Going to make sure she checks in. Neillsville on offense now, leading by 27. Illegal screen is called. And that is the third foul on Abby Kep. Each team with a team foul as we just are at 6:50 left in the second half. Sheila Tellog off the front iron. They're going to let it go out of bounds. Here come the Warriors. Delaney Rochester handling the ball. 3-point shot by Mosley. Splash. So Emma Mosley begins the scoring with a 3 here in the second half for Neillsville. They now lead by 30. There's an open 3 if she wants it. Skip. And Tellog's going to lose the handle. Both of the Tellog sisters are in. Natasha's number 13, or pardon me, Natasha's number 20, Sheila's number 13. Scratch that. Natasha is on the bench with her 4th foul early on here in the second half. Just at 16 minutes left. That pass intended for Kep, tipped out of bounds by Loyal, remains Neillsville ball. Kind of get ourselves here ready for basketball. Off the mark by Amelia Trunkel. Good shot. Rebound. Opel. Splash. Good. Or pardon me, Mosley. So Emma Mosley with the first 5 points here of the second half for Neillsville. And that ball intended for the bleachers. And the Greyhounds will call a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Bad news. Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neillsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company. Serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your Rude dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer.
Hello friends, time for me to talk to you about K&S Logistics. They are a family-owned company and they're owned and operated and located in Greenwood, Wisconsin. K&S provides domestic and less than truckload shipping solutions to destinations nationwide. From simple to complex, if you need to move it, we can find a flexible solution. K&S is currently looking for awesome people to join our driving team. Full-time, part-time, local, and long-haul positions are available. Visit kslogs.com. One timeout left for Coach Reith and the Greyhounds as they're trailing by 32. 15 and a half minutes left in our contest. And the Neillsville Warriors have been dominating this game. It looked like a foul, no foul. Neillsville with the rebound. Mosley tied up. Grabbed by Rochester. Some crossover. Paris Opelt, 3. Splash. Paris Opelt with her first 3 of the night. It's now 39-4. Autumns of Lenna will check in for the Greyhounds. Another turnover for Loyal. Mosley. Baseline drive. Stolen by Peroshek. Greyhounds see if they can get on the board here in the second half. 14:30 left in the game. Stolen away by Abby Kep. Here come the Warriors. Just content to run some offense. 3-point shot by Paris Opelt off the front rim. Rebound comes back into the hands of Rochester. There goes Opelt again, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. call that foul on senior Haven Peroshek. That's her first second-team foul. Paris Opel, shooting 2. First one is off the mark. And in comes the freshman, Autumn Zovlena. Delaney Rochester steps out. Kylie Boyer comes in for Neillsville. Second free throw for Opel. Missed them both. Cabista comes up with the rebound. McKenna Schley.
For the Greyhounds.
Cabista. Trying to get it into Cabista, one of the few tall players that Loyal has. They're not big on height. Crossover by Mosley, pulls up, shoots, bounce out. Schley with the rebound. She better look out behind her. Zavlena kicks it back out. Good rotation with Schley for 3. Front iron, no. Rebound into the hands of Abby Kep. Trunkel. 3-point shot for Boyer. Missed. Who's it go? It's going to remain Neillsville ball. Anna Lintner checks in for Loyal. She replaces McKenna Schley. 13-19 left in the second half. It's a 35-point lead for Neillsville, 39-4. And that's a bad pass, and Mosley has to try to do something with it, and ends up in the hands of the Greyhounds. And Mosley with a steal. Jump stop, shot, off the mark, rebound for Alyssa Zavlena. Here comes Sheila Tellock, gets the head back to Zavlena. Alyssa with her sister Autumn on the court. We have 2 sets of sisters on the Loyal team. 2 Tellocks and 2 Zavlenas. Twelve and a half minutes left in the contest. 3-point shot for Alyssa Zavlena is good. Greyhounds get on the board here in the second half. It's now 39-7. Traveling called on Neillsville. That's kind of been their bugaboo tonight. Has been either 3 seconds or traveling. And for Loyal, it's been an awful lot of stolen passes by the Warrior defense. Greyhounds bring the ball over the timeline. On the eve of deer hunting, pretty nice crowd in the stands for both teams tonight. Shot is up and short by Sheila Tellock. Skylar Hart in for Neillsville. Rakovic, McKenna Schley, and Tylee Brecht have checked in for Loyal.
Warriors, number 54, Skylar Hart.
Just under 12 minutes at the 9-minute mark. If there is a point of 35 points or more difference in scoring, we'll have a running clock. And layup and in and out. Skylar Hart really wanted that shot. She didn't get it. And they call that foul on Courtney Rakovic. That's her first, team third. Skylar Hart shooting 2. First free throw was up and off the back iron, no good. Second free throw, it's up. Splash. 1 for 2 for Skylar Hart. And it's now 40-7. And that's going to put the freshman Autumn Zavlena at the line for Loyal. And they call that foul on Emma Mosley. That is her second and the team's second. Freshman Autumn Zavlena shooting 2 for the Greyhounds. First free throw is up and no good. Second free throw coming up. Autumns of Lena. No, missed them both. Warriors on the offense. And they're going to get Mosley for traveling. Emma Mosley has just had several mental mistakes on turnovers tonight. A lot of travelings. I believe that's got to be the third or fourth time they've called traveling on her tonight. Good player. Lindner saved that. Brecht. Out of the hands of Courtney Rakovic. Ahead now to Amelia Trunkel. She'll pull up, shoot, and make it. So Amelia Trunkel with her first basket of the second half. It's now 42-7. And they're going to have a line shift change for Neillsville at the next dead ball. He's going to have 5 new players coming in. And another steal. Good hustle for Amelia Trunkel. Mosley. Shot. Short. Rebound goes to who? Boy, look at Skylar Hart. She's in there in the scrum. And the jump ball. 5 new players for Neillsville. Paige Voigt is in. Katie Mayer. Amanda Schneider and Ava Mortensen in for Neillsville. I always kind of make the running joke that that's a line change for when you get 5 new players and comparing it to hockey. Opel. Schneider's shot is short. Back in the hands of Lily Opel. Reset the offense. Inside, and they're going to call a foul on Courtney Rakovic. That'll put Eva Mortensen on the line to shoot 2. So that's second foul on Courtney Rakovic, 4th team. 2 free throws coming up for Eva Mortensen. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw coming up. Short. Rebound by Paige Voigt. Paige Voigt's going to go to the line. And they call that foul on Autumns of Lena. That is her first foul, 5th team. Paige Voigt at the free throw line. 1 for 2 on the night. Make that 2 for 3. Courtney Rakovic out. Tasha Telek in. Brecht is out along with Autumns of Lena. Alyssa Zavlena back in for Loyal. And the second free throw coming up for Paige Voigt. Back iron missed. Who's got the rebound? McKenna Schleidhaus gets it ahead to Anna Lintner. And Anna Lintner back out to Natasha Tellock. They'll reset the offense for Loyal. Neillsville staying in the 2-3. Just no outside shooters for the Greyhounds. Height is a problem for their inside game. Schley inside. Lindner with a skip. 3-point shot for Alyssa Zavlena missed. Rebound goes to Lily Opel. She'll bring the ball over the timeline, set up the offense. Crossover. Anna Lintner with a steal. There goes Anna Lintner crossover. She's going to go coast to coast. Missed the rebound. Who's got the ball? It ends up in the hands of Lily Opel. 9 minutes left in the second half. And I think we'll have the running clock now, because it's a 37-point difference. Cabista with the basket and the foul. Must be 40, my bad. That foul called on Paige Voigt, her first, 13. I've still got football on the brain yet. And that basket is good for Abriel Cabista. And the Greyhounds get in the double digits with 8:35 left in our contest. My wife corrected me. It's got to be a 40-point difference, 35 in football. Stolen by Ava Mortensen, but it's going to be back in the hands of Loyal. Been all Neillsville tonight, showing why they were the prognosticators' pick for first place in the conference. Going to call a push foul on Neillsville. They call that on Lily Opelt. That's her first. Back into the game for the Warriors is Delaney Rochester. Greyhounds will take the ball out of bounds on the south end of the field house. Lily Opelt will take a seat. Schley inbounds. Zavlena shoots a three. Nothing but backboard. (44-10). Warriors content just to run some offense here. They're in no hurry. Travel is called. If you're going to be critical of Neillsville tonight, that's been their weak spot, is an awful lot of turnovers on traveling. Their defense is more than made up for it. Anna Lintner, back iron, no. Rebounded by Zavlena. Schley with the ball. Lintner into Tellock. Tellock with the shot and miss. Voigt with the rebound. Delaney Rochester centers it. Our side. Get it into Katie Mayer. .34 lead for the Warriors. Going to run some clock here. It's coming up on the 7-minute mark of a contest. Inside, back out to Mortensen. And Neillsville just content to run some clock here. Look for a good shot like that. And that basket is good for Katie Mayer. Is the 5th foul on Latasha Tellock. She is disqualified. Peroshek in along with Autumn Zavlena. Katie Mayer will try the natural 3-point play. Free throw is up and short, no good.
Basket was good by Katie Meyer.
Another turnover for the Greyhounds. Good defense by Amanda Schneider. Got the turnover. Oh, that was close to a travel. Neillsville is looking for that good cut underneath the basket. They're going to break down the defense. Very similar to what Auburndale used to do. Just like that, and there you get the foul and the free throws. Foul is on Anna Lintner, her first. That is the 7th team foul. And we're shooting 2. Ava Mortensen at the line, shooting 2 free throws. 6:11 left in the contest. First free throw is up and short. In for the Greyhounds is number 14. And who is that?
Natalie Nicolai.
Natalie Nicolai. Yeah, that's right. I've got her in the bottom of my scorebook. Second free throw now for Mortensen, she missed them both.
14, Olivia Nikolai for the Greyhounds.
So freshman Olivia Nikolai is in the contest. She's got the ball. Two Zlovlena sisters in the game. Alyssa drives baseline, kicks it back out. Sheila Tellock back out to Alyssa Zlovlena. She'll drive again. Almost stolen. Remains in the hands of the Greyhounds. 5.5 minutes left in our contest. Another steal for Neillsville. There goes Mortensen, and she's going to go to the line again. So Ava Mortensen will be shooting. And they call that foul on Olivia Nikolai, her first, team 8th. First free throw is short for Mortensen. Voigt will step out as Skylar Hart comes in. Second free throw for the senior, Ava Mortensen. Up and in and out. Rebound by Voigt. She kicks it out. Or excuse me, Hart. Rochester will reset the offense for Neillsville. 5 minutes left in the game. Almost stolen by the Greyhounds. Still possession of Neillsville. Skylar Hart skips it over to Delaney Rochester. She'll drive, kick it out. Rochester thought about a three. They're going to rotate it around. Schneider back to Rochester. She pulls up and shoots. Short rebound goes to Sheila Tellock. And we're going to have a foul. Alyssa Zlovlena, her third. Delaney Rochester's first free throws of the night. She'll shoot 2. First one is good. Kylie Breck checks in for Loyal. It's now 47-10. Second free throw coming up for the junior, Delaney Rochester. She's got 4 points on the night. Make that 5.
Free throws are good by Delaney
2 for 2
Rochester.
for Delaney Rochester. 4.5 minutes left in the contest. And Abriel Cabista has done all the scoring for Loyal. Except and Alyssa Zlovlena with 3. Nikolai into Zlovlena. She'll drive baseline. She'll kick it back out. And stolen by Ava Mortensen. She'll give it up to Delaney Rochester. And the Warriors will run some more time off the clock. Go through their offense. Make sure we wish good luck and safety to all the hunters out there. You can see the lads on the far side and ladies as well, all in blaze orange across the way in the field house. If you got any extra venison you want to give me, I'll take it. I'll make room in my freezer. Mortensen, Mayer, and there goes Hart. She's going to drive the basket. I'm just going to be content to break down that Loyal defense. 3.5 minutes left. 3-point shot for Mayer, and it's good! Katie Mayer with a 3. Makes it 51-10. Three minutes left. Haven Peroshik skips it out. Nikolai. Another steal by the Warriors. And Neillsville's going to call a timeout. He's going to call a 30. We'll take a minute here and talk to you about Hawkins Ash CPAs. Hawkins Ash CPAs is a certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs. Visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to check the YouTube feed to see if anybody's made any comments. I'll need to do that. See if we have anybody who's made any comments on the YouTube page. Again, if you make a comment on the YouTube page, I will give you a shout out on the air. Coming out of that Neillsville timeout, they're leading by 41. And now we'll have the running clock. With 2.5 minutes left. And it's been all Neillsville. 3-point shot for Mortensen. Miss. Rebound goes to Katie Mayer. Another rebound for Neillsville. Shot is good for 42. And that's Amanda Schneider for 3. It's 54-10. 2 minutes left in the contest. And it has been a thrashing of the Greyhounds by the Warriors here tonight. Make sure to stick around for the Neillsville Dairy post-game show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Love those cheese curds. Lily Opelt will come in for Neillsville. And Ava Mortensen will take a seat. And the clock running with 1.5 minutes since we have the 40-point or more differential. Greyhounds are going to fall to 0-2 in the season, 0-1 in the conference. Shot is up and missed, and it's going to belong to Neillsville. Greyhounds will look ahead to their game on Tuesday at Gilman, and the Warriors will travel to Owen Withy on Tuesday. Under a minute. I don't think Coach Geyer is going to have any of his players shooting a 3. Steele, who's got it? There's a scrum. Everybody's after it, and jump ball is called. Good hustle by both teams. And it's going to belong to Loyal. 30 seconds left. Clock is running. And Olivia Nikolai will throw it in for the Greyhounds. Nearly stolen away by Kylie Boyer. Tylee Breck thought about a 3. Nikolai, baseline drive, cut off. Boroshek, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the shot will count if it's, no it doesn't. And that's going to do it here in the game. It is 54-10, our final. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Neillsville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to neillsvilledairy.com.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Neillsville, ladies and gentlemen. We are finishing up doing the stats here. Not a pretty picture if you're a Greyhound fan. We'll finish it up here and talk to you about points in a moment. 3 divided by 8. Alrighty. We'll look at the scoring tonight for Loyal. Only 2 players with any points tonight. Alyssa Zavlena with 3 with a 3-pointer. Abriel Cabista scored the other 7 points for the Greyhounds, 2 field goals and 3 for 5 from the line. Autumn Zavlena 0 for 2 at the free throw line, and Courtney Rakovic 0 for 1. The Greyhounds with 3 field goals on the night, 3 for 8 at the line for a total of 10 points. On the other flip side for Neillsville, Delaney Rochester with 5 points tonight, Ava Mortensen with 1, 7 for Emma Mosley, 10 points for Amelia Trunkel. Kylie Boyer with 6, Paris Opelt with 8, Katie Mayer with 5, Amanda Schneider with 3. Abby Kep had 2 free throws and missed them both. Paige Voigt with 8 points on the night, and Skylar Hart with 1, as she went 1 for 2 at the line. The Warriors led at halftime 31-4. The Greyhounds didn't get a point on the board until 6:45 left in the first half. And they never looked back from the opening tip-off. The Greyhounds fall on the season to 0-2, and Neillsville improves to 1-0 in both overall record and in the conference. Looking ahead to Tuesday, the Greyhounds will travel to Gilman before the Thanksgiving Day break and play the Pirates there. The Neillsville Warriors will travel to Owen Withee and take on the Blackhawks. Before I leave, I got to talk to you about Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And again, you've just tuned into the Neillsville Dairy post-game show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Neillsville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or neillsvilledairy.com. Again, Greyhounds travel to Gilman on Tuesday. The Warriors travel to Owen Withee on Tuesday. Good luck and have a safe hunt to our hunters out there. I will see you on Tuesday night at Marshfield Senior High as the Marshfield Tigers girls basketball will be playing. I'll be providing play-by-play for you. We hope you enjoyed watching tonight's game as the Neillsville Warriors defeated the Loyal Greyhounds by the final score of 54-10 here in girls basketball action. On behalf of my producer, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight's game.